Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what it is like for a full day of eating for myself as a vegan. Before I get into the video, I would love if you did subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you get updated every time I upload. I'm going to be doing 2 videos a week on this channel, and also I'm going to be doing my thrift hauls on this channel now, so if you want to be updated or see those, then make sure you subscribe. Before I even show you one thing I eat today, even water, I would just like to say first, as a disclaimer, I am vegan. I'm not raw vegan. I'm not like high carb, low fat, anything like that. I don't really have any specifications. If you're wondering, I've been vegan for over a year, getting close upon 2 years, I think. And I was vegetarian for 13 years before that. So I have had a lot of time to kind of figure out what works for me. And this is in no way me telling you that this is what you need to eat to be a successful vegan or anything like that. This is just a video to give you suggestions because I love watching vegan recipes and just vegan meal ideas. With any lifestyle change, it can be hard, and I want to give you guys some help. So this is just one day of eating. This is not how I eat every single day. Most of the time I do a lot more vegetables than I did in this particular day. Most of the time I do a lot more fresh produce than I did in this day. But I was actually working on cleaning out my closet, and I did like a whole makeover on it. If you want to see that, it is on my vlog channel with my fiance. I will link that down below if you guys want to check it out and subscribe, because I upload Monday through Friday on there and it's really fun. I was working through something, so I wasn't like constantly snacking throughout the day, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Take it with a grain of salt if you don't want to eat this, or you think that I didn't get enough, or I ate too much. That is totally your opinion, and I totally welcome your ideas and suggestions in the comment section below. Also, I just wanted to note that on this particular day of eating, I did not work out. So I didn't feel like I needed to eat more. But on a day where I do a lot of cardio, because I am training for a half marathon, sometimes I will run a lot at the gym, and then that will in turn make me have to eat a lot more because I burn a bunch of calories. I'll definitely do a what I eat in a day video of when I'm doing like a lot of cardio or when I'm doing weightlifting or anything like that. If you guys want to see it, just let me know, and let's get into this video. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He's being really needy right now. Anyways, I wanted to show you what I use in my coffee. So I just use regular like Starbucks medium roast coffee, and sometimes I'll get a different kind, but for the most part I get that. This is the creamer I use. It is the Silk Almond Creamer in the caramel flavor. I just discovered this. I was actually using the Khalifa Farms one, but this one is the one they actually have at my grocery store, and it's cheaper and I think it tastes better. So I get this one now and I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm probably going to try another flavor, but I really like caramel for my coffee. And then I also use, which I feel like I've used so much of this, so that just shows how much coffee I drink. I use organic raw coconut sugar in my coffee. I just feel a little bit better about it than using like a regular processed sugar. So this is one I use, and it doesn't seem like it'd be good in coffee because it kind of is like brown sugar, and you would think it would look and like have the same texture as that, but it doesn't. It's the same as regular sugar, and I don't know, I feel a little bit better about using it. I've been weaning myself off of it, so I'm only using like a little bit of it. But for me, what I do is I mix these two in a cup, and then I heat it in the microwave for like 25 seconds and then put my coffee in, because otherwise the coffee gets cold because I feel like I use a lot of creamer. So I will show you my breakfast. So this is what I'm having for breakfast. I would have shown you how I made it, but it's just really simple. So I took 3 pumpkin spice waffles. You don't have to do that many, but I do because I feel like I need to get a lot of calories in the morning. So I put a little bit of Earth's Balance butter on each of the waffles, and then I just covered it in strawberries, blueberries, bananas, and raspberries, and then also a little bit of shaved almond. And I try to do organic as much as I can. The bananas are organic. I would like them to be a little bit riper than they are, but they don't currently have any like spotting, and that's when I really like to eat them, but it's okay. And then I also have some strawberries and raspberries, like I said, which I believe are not organic, and I think the blueberries are. There wasn't very many choices at our grocery store this week, so unfortunately I couldn't go organic, so I make sure that I really clean the fruit before I eat it. And then of course the almonds which are just delicious and I love them. So I'm gonna eat this and drink some water. Guys, we're in my kitchen now. Sorry if it's a little bit dark in here. I'm gonna show you how I make my protein smoothie. This is what I'm making for lunch because I've been cleaning my closet and I want to have like a little bit of a snack while I clean it. My protein shake usually is a meal because it really fills me up. So I'm going to show you how I make it really quickly. It's like the simplest thing ever. So I use silk almond milk, the unsweetened one. You can do vanilla, you can do whatever you want, but I normally just get the regular. That way I can use it in all of my recipes and not just this. I'm almost out actually. I need to get a little bit more. And then I also have powdered peanut butter. You can use regular peanut butter, but this has less oil and obviously in it, and I'm almost out of it because I'm obsessed with it clearly. And it has flax and chia in it, which is great, so I don't have to also add that. And then I freeze my bananas. I've showed you guys my banana shopping technique, but that sounds really interesting, banana shopping. Anyways, I freeze mine for my protein smoothies just because it's a lot easier and it's in a smoothie, so it doesn't really matter. And this makes it more like milk tasting, like it tastes more like a milkshake that way. And then this, I just use 1 scoop of this. This is the It Works protein shake. This is the rich chocolate. I wouldn't suggest the vanilla. I only like the chocolate one. It is vegan, like dairy free, all of that, soy free, which I appreciate. So just because I try to limit the amount I have of soy, just because being vegan, there's soy in pretty much all of our foods, so I try to just limit it a little bit. So I like that this one has that option. But this is actually from the brand It Works, and you can't buy it in a store. It's kind of like one of those things where like health people like sell it online. I actually got it from my sister because she is a salesperson. I don't really know too many more people that sell it personally. I was gonna say I'll link it down below. Yeah, I'll ask her if I can link her site down below if you guys want to purchase it. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know if you have to like buy monthly or how it works. Actually, if you're interested, just like message me and I'll like get the information from my sister. But I will tell you, I've tried so many different shakes and like protein ones. I've tried like the Vega ones, so many other ones. I have a bunch of them up in like my mason jars, and I will just tell you, like, this one is by far the best. This tastes like a freaking milkshake, but it's delicious and good for you. I just use half a scoop of this, and then this comes with like a little scoop thing. I just use a full scoop. So I'm gonna put it in the blender. This is the blender without the almond milk, but this is pretty much everything else. So I've got the powders in there at the bottom, and then I use 1.5 frozen banana. If you want to, you can just use normal banana. You do not have to use frozen bananas. You'll just have to add ice. This makes it so I don't have to add ice, and I think that that is nice. And so that rhymed. Just so you know. And I pour almond milk over until pretty much it covers the bananas. The amount of almond milk you put in it is really just like how much liquid you'll get, like how much you will have. This is like empty. How sad. Okay, I need to buy a new one. But anyways, I will just blend it on either the smoothie or the milkshake setting, and I also do the ice crush to get the bananas down. This is the cup I use to put my protein smoothies in. You can actually make this protein shake without using a blender. If you don't have a blender or you don't have time, you can just put like pieces of frozen banana, if you cut them up, and kind of use those as ice cubes, and then use your little spiral blender ball to shake it up. I prefer it cold, so this is what I do, but you don't have to if you want to have it like right after the gym and you just want to have it in your car ready to go. So this is kind of what it looks like. It is like milky milkshake. It honestly tastes like you're eating like a chocolate milkshake for lunch, which is really just ideal. I really like to taste the banana, so that's why I do usually more banana. But I put it in this blender bottle, and then I use a straw. These are like BPA free. I got them at Starbucks. I have a bunch of different ones just so that I don't have to use plastic straws, so we can save the environment a little here. Put the lid on, put the straw through, and yeah, it's delicious. Sorry, I have a spot treatment on my shirt, but this is a smoothie, and I guess it's more of a milkshake. It fills me up. It's about like to here in the container. It does fill me up, but sometimes if I'm like taking it, sometimes if I like go to the gym and then I come home and I go out and like hang out with my mom or my sisters or something, I'll take this with me, and then I'll also take another snack, like a hard crunchy snack, just to like satisfy me. But for right now, since I'm just cleaning my closet and I need something easy, this is what I have. And Oswald is just so cute. Okay, so I'm back in the kitchen and I have a lot going on, so I thought I would just kind of quickly show you an overview. So over here I'm filtering my water, and then I fill up this jug so that we have like a lot of water at one time, so I'm not constantly like trying to fill up water bottles and stuff, especially when I go to the gym. I usually like to use my pitcher, so I'm just letting the water filter through, and then I'll fill this up and then refill this. I do this probably like every other day, sometimes every day. And then over here I just have some unsweetened iced tea. I am going to make an unsweetened iced tea with lemon. I normally like to have this at night before dinner. Like if I'm having a snack or something, I just like to have it. It's just like a comfort for me because I don't drink really anything but water normally. So, and obviously coffee and green tea. So iced tea is my favorite. And then over here I have a lot going on. So I have 2 pans set up. And I'm going to obviously show you like the cooking process and everything. But Chris will not be home for a little bit. So I don't want to start it right now because I want it to be hot when he gets home. So these are the tofurkey sausages that we use. I'm not using both of them, but I wanted to show you them both. So this one is the Italian and then this one's the original. We like both of these. We don't really have like, I don't think we really have a preference either way. I think we've like had this one more, so I'm used to it, but I'm gonna try to do the Italian one tonight. So I use a yellow squash and a zucchini squash, and I cut them up real like thin. I'll show you that. And then in the other pan I'm going to do mushroom and asparagus because I love mushrooms and asparagus, but Chris does not, so I don't like to have them in the same pan. And then also I'm going to cut up some potatoes for the stir fry as well. And right now I'm just having a snack of some hummus and tabbouleh and some chips while I cook dinner because I'm like getting it prepped, but it won't be done for a while. So we're back in the kitchen. I've got my pitcher filled up and my filter filled up. I've made my unsweetened iced tea with lemon in a jar with a reusable straw. I'm still snacking on this. Obviously I haven't had much of it because I have been food prepping. So here what I'm doing is I have my mushrooms separate because it only takes like a second for these to cook, so I don't cook them at the same time as the asparagus because I get the asparagus going, and once the asparagus is almost done, then I'll pour the mushroom right there and have them cook in that pan separately. Right now, because it is 6:37, I'm going to throw these potatoes into this pan, which I have already slicked up pretty good. You can just use water. You can literally use whatever you want. I use an oil. I choose to do that. You do not have to. This is in no way me telling you have to use oil, but I just cook with it. So I have that in there. I will cook these and try to get them really nice and brown. And once they are cooked, I will remove them and put them in here. It takes a little bit longer for these to cook than it does for the cut up veggies and the meat. Well, meat. So I like to get these going. And while these are going, I'm going to go in the living room and watch some TV and eat my snack and drink my iced tea. It is going to get really steamy, but this is the dinner. It is all mixed up now. And then I have the mushrooms and the asparagus over here. I'll show you when it's like in the bowl. This is the asparagus. I put the mushrooms in my bowl, but Chris doesn't have the mushrooms.
No mushrooms.
Yum. I'm gonna have one of these dark chocolate peanut butters. They're Unreal. That's what they're called. Unreal. They are vegan, non-GMO, 5 grams of sugar. I think they're 80 calories each, but I just want something sweet. So I'm gonna have this. So guys, that is what I ate on this particular day. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys took something from it. If you didn't know, I actually have a vegan health website that you guys can check out. It is veganadvantage.net. I will leave it down below. I do podcasts on there. I also do blog posts. I show you guys a bunch of different vegan recipes and just different ideas I have and things to do with minimalism, thrifting, post-grad life, all of that. And that is all on that website. You can also subscribe to the website by putting in your email address, and that way you will get email notifications when I upload something new onto the website, and that way you can see it. And I would really appreciate it if you would follow my Instagrams. So I have two different Instagrams. One is for my vlog channel and one is for this channel. So my first one, I will link it down below. It is Katie and Chris on YouTube. I post like my daily stuff, like when I'm uploading vlogs and just my personal life stuff. And then my second one is the one that I think you guys will enjoy, which is vegan_advantage. I post all of like my meals throughout the day on there, and I also post like my exercise. I do a lot of Instagram stories where I'm showing you like what my cardio is for the day or what I'm doing for the day. So make sure you check that out if you want like more real-time updates on health and fitness. And that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed my first what I eat in a day video on this channel, and I hope that you subscribe so you can see another one very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!